Hey, what is up guys? Kalem or KalemsFishtanks, and today we have finally hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. This took me 4 years and I'm so thankful for all of you guys, so thank you to everyone who subscribes, likes, and watches all my video. But today I decided I think I'm gonna go through a bunch of my old videos, show you guys some of the highlights, and then kind of talk about my journey as a fish keeper. If anyone is on the fence about creating a YouTube channel, I really recommend doing it. It's a great chance to document your progress and just have this little archive of everything you've done, if you record videos on it at least. And I love looking back at my videos and sharing them with you guys. But to start off, I've got this little clip, my very first clip I put on YouTube 4 years ago. I was in grade 10. Please go easy on me, my voice was awful. I mean, it's up there and thousands of people have seen it. But yeah.
Hey, I'm Kalem or Kalem's Aquarium, and this is my 10-gallon planted tank. In this video, I'm basically giving you guys an introduction on what I'm going to do on my channel. I am probably going to do planted tank tips, like plant profiles, and tips and tricks, and talking about different fish. And maybe other things I haven't decided yet. Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Here we are looking at my 40 breeder today. As you can see, it's looking pretty nice. It's not like the best tank anyone's ever seen on YouTube. Of course, there's a lot better. But I'm going to show you a clip of where it started. This was way back. I think I've had this tank for about 3 years now. Started out with guppies, but yeah, let's play that clip for you guys. As you can see, completely bare. You know, not much going on. And then I did my first ever scape in that tank. I used grapevine root, and that stuff was a mess. It leached so much tannins in the tank. I think it killed a fish and it floated up. It was such a disaster. But I was super happy with the scape at that time. But I've just progressed so much, as you guys can see from this scape here. Continuing down the track of the 40 breeder evolving, here we have how it was scaped about 2 rescapes ago. Lots of driftwood. This tank, I had scape like this for a really long time. I wanted all that wood filled up with buse. I never got there before rescaping it. The scape was okay, it was a mess. I had a sand bed, and all the gravel got overflowed out of that, and it wasn't the cleanest scape. I'm a lot happier with what I have today. And then we have when I tried to do a Dutch style. I was reading a lot of Dennis Wong at that point, and I really loved his farm tanks, so I wanted something super colorful. And I achieved that, and it was a pretty nice looking scape. I had no algae problems. It was amazing. I had my massive piece of driftwood that's now in the 40 breeder behind me, completely filled up with buse. And it was just a great scape. I rescaped it because I wanted a little change up. I mean, it's pretty similar. I've got the rocks, but different plants and less stems. It's a lot easier to keep things from being shaded in this new scape. More of a triangular layout. Down here, super shallow. In the back corner, really high. Other than the 40 breeder behind me, there was also the 7.5 gallon cube, which I've had forever. It's looking like a complete jungle now, but here's what it looked like initially when I started it up. As you can see, pretty bare. I had lots of hardscape, lots of driftwood, and it was a super nice tank until I got a bit of blackbeard algae. And then I rescaped that one a couple of times if I remember right. Or maybe I just stuck with that one. I think I changed the light a bunch. And then for this last clip, I have my 10-gallon tank way back. I had 2 10 gallons on my tank, and this was for my Beta Echo. And that aquascaping video, I think, is one of my most viewed scapes. It's got about 5,000 views. But shortly after I scaped it, it blew up with diatom algae, and that was a mess. It was just so gross. I just took down the tank, gave up on it. One of my other memories I like looking back on is something I always keep in the back of my head when I'm using hydrogen peroxide, and that's this clip here where I used it on my brother's 11-gallon tank to take care of some blackbeard algae, or I think it was cladophora, I can't remember correctly, but I just blew up his tank. Oh, it was such a nice looking scape, and that just ruined it for me. I gave up. I like stopped YouTube for a while after that. I was like so disappointed, and I didn't really like fish keeping after that. But it was a mistake I learned a lot from, and it's stuck with me. I'm always safe with my hydrogen peroxide now. And yeah, so that was a big learning experience. There's a couple mess ups along the way, of course. I've been doing this YouTube for 4 years. I've learned a lot. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys one more time for getting me to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It means so much to me. This was KalemsFishtanks. Peace.